Okay, so today we're going to be talking about how to use the patch function. And it can be a little intimidating at first, but if we go over a couple of examples, it will work out just fine. Okay, so if you look at the screen right here, you'll see that I've listed the important points for the patch command to create a three-dimensional object in MATLAB. Okay, so here's how we do it. The goal here is going to be to create a box in MATLAB. This is just an empty Kleenex box, but it will be something like this, and we'll put colors on it, okay? So I'm going to draw it initially on here in blue. Okay, so we're going to do the bottom of it first, and we're going to do a blue patch. And the blue patch will look something like this, like a little piece of paper. So it'll look like, here we go, like this. There we go. It's going to have 4 points to define it. 0, 0, and 0 is the first one. Then the next one after that is going to be an x value of 3, a y value of 0, and a z value of 0 as well. And the coordinate system that we're using looks like this. X in this direction, y in that direction, and z in that direction. Okay, so first point, second point. Now I need a third point, and that third point right here is going to be the value 3 in the x, 2 in the y, 0 in the z. And then the other corner over here is going to be, let's see, that'll be 0, 2, and 0. So 0 in x, 2 in y, and 0 in z. So on the box, it'll look something like this. Like there. Okay, so to the bottom of the box, I have a piece of blue. In MATLAB, it'll look like this. Patch. I'm going to fill in my x values first. Just going to move that over a little bit. Okay. So I'm going to start with my first x value. Okay, it'll be this one right there. Okay. So my first x value is going to be 0. And then I'm going to switch over to my list of y values. Okay. So my y value is going to be 0 for that first value. And then my z value is going to be 0 for my z value. And I'm going to make this blue. Like that. So if I go back here, I just entered in these 3 values as the first values in patch. I did it for this 0, that's the first x value, then the first y value, then the first z value. Now let's do it for the second point. The second point right here is going to be 3, 0, and 0. So it's going to be 3 in the x, 0 in the y, 0 in the z. Let's go back over to MATLAB, like this. Okay, so 3 in the x, 0 in the y, 0 in the z. Okay, I'm just going to put little commas there as well. Great. Now let's go back over here. Now the third point is going to be this one. 3 in the z, 2 in the y, and 0, sorry, 3 in the x, 2 in the y, 0 in the z. Go back over to MATLAB. We're going to go 3 in the x, then I'm going to go 2 in the y, and then I'm going to go 0 in the z. Now go back over here. My fourth point that I got to deal with is this one. Okay, 0 in the x, 2 in the y, 0 in the z. So I go back over to MATLAB. I go 0 in the x, 2 in the y, and 0 in the z. I hit enter, and up comes a blue patch. Now it doesn't quite look the same. Let's orient it to be the same as what we see in the sketch that I just did. All right, and there we go. And if I take a look, that should be 0, 0, 0. That one there should be 3, 0, and 0. 3, 2, and 0. 0, 2, and 0. Okay, so we got it. Excellent. Okay, so now the next thing that we have to draw is going to be the top of the box. So what I need to do is take this piece of pink or red paper, we'll say it's red, put it on the top of the box like this, tape it down so you can see it like that. So red on the top, blue on the bottom, okay, like that. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to do the same thing with my patch function, okay. So I'm going to go here into OneNote. I'm going to make this in sort of pink red. Okay, it's going to be red in MATLAB, but it's nicer in pink in OneNote. So I'm going to draw the top here. So it's going to go like this, like that, and then across like that, and then across like that, and across like that. And there's going to be 4 points as well. Now, are my lines totally straight? No, it doesn't matter because we are doing sketching here. We want to get the concept across. Okay, so what are my points? My points are going to be, we're going to start over here again. This is going to be, it's going to be the same rectangle, but it's going to be shifted up in Z. Okay, so we're shifting upwards in Z. We're going up in Z. So it's going to be, this point right here is going to be, let's see, this is going to be 0, 0, and 2. So 0 in x, 0 in y, and 2 in z. This point right there is going to be 3 in x, 0 in y, and 2 in z. This point right here is going to be, let me see, that's going to be 3 in x, that's going to be 2 in y, and it's also going to be up, so it's 2 in z. This point right here is going to be 0 in x, it's going to be 2 in y, and it's going to be also up, so it's 2 in z, like that. Okay, so then over in MATLAB, let's do it. Okay, so we're going to do a patch, and we're going to have x values, we're going to have y values, and we're going to have z values, and we're going to make this red. Okay, so, and just to emphasize it, this is going to be our top sheet, or top paper. Okay, the top red paper on my box. Top red of box. All right, here we go. So we're going to put in our first point first. We're going to start off with let me see. So it had a value of 0 in x. It has a value of 0 in y, and has a value of 2 in z. Okay, my next point, the one over here, okay, is 3, 0, and 2. So 3, 0, and 2. 3 in x, 0 in y, 2 in z. So 3, 2, no, 3, 0, sorry, and 2 in z. All right, my third point is this one right here. It's 3, 2, and 2. 3 in x, 2 in y, 2 in z. So we're going to go 3 in x, we're going to go 2 in y, and we're going to go 2 in z. And our fourth point is this one right here. And that one is going to be 0, 2, and 2. So it's 0 in x, 2 in y, and 2 in z. And I'm going to hit enter like that. I'm going to switch over to my figure, and would you look at that? I have two planes like this, a top and a bottom of the box, just like we had on this box. Bottom is blue, top is red or pink. As you can see from the sketch, same sort of deal like that. Okay, and if I take a look at the data points, then it's going to be 0, 0, and 2. Over here it's 3, 0, and 2, right? That's the same thing. Then over here it's 3, 2, and 2, bingo. And then over here it's 0, 2, and 2, just like my sketch. Okay, so it's top and bottom. Let's put something on the side. So let's make something on the side right over here. Let's do something in green. How about that? Exciting green color. Okay, like that. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw in something right here. Okay, just like that. And that is going to span the 4 points that we see right over here. 0, 0, and 0, 0, 0, and 2, 0, 2, and 2, and 0, 2, and 0. Okay? And physically, what it will look like is a green patch that will come on the side of the box, just like this. Okay? One piece of tape there. Another piece of tape there. So I've got a green side, blue bottom, red top. All right. So we go over here. And we're going to make a green patch. So we're going to go patch like this. So my x, y, and z values. And I'm going to make this green like that. Okay, and this is going to be a side on the box. And it's going to be green like that. Okay, so in this case, I'm going to fill in all of my x values first. So I'm going to go over here, and I'm going to start off with this one. Then I'm going to go to that one, then this one, then that one, and I'm going to start with my x values. So this one first, then that one, then that one, then that one. Here we go. Okay, x values first this time. We're going to change it up a little bit. Okay, so the first x value is 0, the second x value is 0, the third x value is 0, and the fourth x value is 0. Why? Because they're in a plane, okay, where x is all 0. Now we're going to go and we're going to add in all of our y values. So right here, y is, oops, okay, so it's going to be y is equal to 0 first, then it's going to be y is 0 second, then it's going to be y is equal to 2, then y is equal to 2 as well, because those points are in the back. All right, here we go. Okay, so put in our y values. So 0, 0, 2, and 2. Okay, then we're going to put in 4. We're going to put in 4 z values. Okay, we're going to go with, oops, that z value first. Let's do it right here. Okay, so that value is 0. Then we're going to go over to the next value, z value, and it's 2. So we're going to put that in as well. Okay, so 2. Then we're going to get the third point, and its z value is also 2, like that, 2 like that, and the third z value is the one down here. So it's nice and 0. Okay, like that. I'm going to hit enter, and I'm going to switch over to that patch right there, and wouldn't you know it, there is that green patch, just like I did right here. So blue on the bottom, red on the top, green on the side. And we can take a look, and the values are 0, 0, and 0, 0, 0, and 2, 0, 2, and 2, and down at the bottom, they are 0, 2, and 0. Okay, last point that we want to do is put a patch of yellow on the front. Okay, so we want to put one more rectangle on here, like that. So we have red on the top, blue on the bottom. We've got green on the side right there, and we're going to have yellow on that other side right there as well. Okay. And to do that, we're going to go back over here. We're going to take a look at this, and we are going to basically go with yellow, like this. Let's go for a nice yellow like that. Okay. And so we're going to draw in a yellow like this. And it's going to involve 4 points again. That one, then that one, then this one, then this one right here. Oh, no, sorry, hold on. I made a mistake. Hold on. Hold the phone. Very easy to get us confused here. Okay, actually, I'm going to erase this really confusing point right in here. That's the back point for the blue layer. Yeah, going to get rid of that. Yeah, there we go. Okay, let's try this again. See, really easy to get us confused. We always have to keep track of things. Okay, so my yellow box is going to be this, and the first point is going to be 0, 0, and 0. My second point is going to be 3, 0, and 0. My third point is going to be 3, 0, and 2, like that. And my fourth point is going to be 0, 0, and 2, just like that. So here we go. Here's how we're going to do it. Okay. We're going to go patch. We're going to go with all of the x values first. Okay. So we're going to go with this one, then that one, then that one, then that one. Okay, so 0, 3, 3, and 0. 0, 3, 3, and 0. And then we're going to go with all the y values. And all the y values are going to be 0, then 0, then 0, then 0. They're all 0 because we are in a 0y plane, like that. And then the last ones are going to be the z values, and those z values are going to be first on the bottom, then on the top. So we're going to have 0, 0, so on the bottom, and then we're going to have 2, and then 2, because they're the points on the top. Okay, so 0, 0, 2, and 2. 0, 0, 2, and 2. These are going to be my z points. Okay, they start at the bottom, they go to the top, and these are going to be all in yellow. Okay, and this is going to be another side, like that, and this is going to be in yellow. I hit enter, I switch over, and there you have it. I have my box right here. Okay, and it looks like the box that I had here. Okay, where basically I've got red on the top, green on the side, yellow on that side right there, then blue right there. Okay, so these are the ways that we can draw things in MATLAB. And actually I'm just going to fill this in right here. Let's fill this in properly at the end as well. With highlighter, yellow, okay. Color that in the front. So we got nice and solid. Then we're going to go with what? Red at the top? No, that doesn't come out very well. Let's go for more of a pink. Here we go. More of a pink like that. So put more of a pink on the top. Like that. And then we're going to go for a green on the side like this. Okay. And so you can see how the box, more or less, that's been sketched resembles what's in MATLAB as well. So I've shown you how to go about drawing things in MATLAB. The thing really to re-emphasize here one more time, okay, and this is super important, is that when you're doing patch, the first set of numbers that you've got are your x values. Your second set of values are going to be these right here, these y values, and then you're going to have your z values that follow, okay? They are separated out, and the trick with making sure that you get all of this right is to make sure that you separate out your x, y, and z values into these 3 distinct lists, in addition to choosing a nice fancy color for your drawing. All right, so good luck everyone with the labs and with the exercises and that flipped classroom that we're going to do as well. All right, take care.